when you feel trigger, right, it's not a time for you to try to defend yourself or to run or to hide or to shut down or what is an invitation for you to lean in. Right? Many times when we are triggered, let's say for example, our spouse said something that's hurtful, right? We find hurtful. Right? We may feel anger or we as men, especially sometimes as men, we may feel attacked, right? We may feel as if our manhood or our identity is being attacked. Our ego is being attacked. And so we may want to respond. We may want to react to what that person said, right? So a trigger is basically an emotional response to words, to um, different experiences, to behavior, to different events, right? Let's another example could be of a trigger. Let's say, for example, you are at work, right, and someone criticizes something that you did, right? And instead of leaning in and maybe try to find if there's any truth to what is being said, we may feel attacked, and so we may try to defend ourselves. We may get angry or upset, or we may, and that causes us to lash out, or we may shut down. Right? Um, I remember when I was working at an organization, right? And sometimes when like someone would say something about like a word, something that I did, right, or something that I was doing, right, even before they even explain themselves, right, I felt as if I had to defend myself, and so I would always attacked, right? I was always on the defense. I was always defensive, and so sometimes when we haven't healed from something that happened in our past, an experience in our past, we may, and then someone maybe commented on something that we post or commented on something that we did, or we feel judged or criticized, right? We may want to feel as if we have to defend ourselves, or we feel as if we have to shut down. For example, that example, I remember the other day I was having a conversation with my wife, and she said something that hurt, right? And my usual reaction is to just shut down, right? Like I would just stop talking and I would just distract myself, go on my phone, go on my laptop, do some work, right? Just for me not to really feel, just to distract myself, right? And I realized that this was a pattern, right? This was not helping our relationship. And so the last time we had an argument, instead of shutting down, right, I lean in. I started asking some questions, right, and because I did not try to defend myself, or I did not shut down, we actually had a really healing conversation, right? That conversation actually brought us closer together. And so when you feel triggered, it's not the time to shut down, to defend yourself, or to run, or to hide, but it's an invitation for you to lean in and ask yourself the question: why am I feeling this way? Why did what this person did cause me to feel the way that I'm feeling? Why witnessing this caused me to feel the way, or caused me to react the way that I react? For example, some time ago, I was going somewhere with a friend, and we saw someone, a female, being emotionally, well, verbally and physically assaulted, right? And my friend, who was a female, saw that she totally, right, she just blew up, right? She got really angry, and I'm not talking about the type of anger that when you see injustice. I'm talking about, it's like it was happening to her, right? And it just messed up her entire evening, right? And when we talked about it later, she told me that it just reminded her of her own experience when she was young, right? And so when we have this experience or we feel triggered, it's an invitation for us to really lean in and to find out why am I reacting this way, right? And to get to the root cause of it. Maybe you respond this way because your sense of safety is being threatened. Maybe it's some fear, maybe it's a fear, right? So identify what is really causing you to react the way that you're reacting, and then get back to the root. Sometimes we just have to question that emotion or question those thoughts, because every response is created by an emotion. Every behavior is created by emotion. Every behavior is created by a thought, or every thought is created by a belief, right? And some of those beliefs are a result of negative experience or past wounds. And so I just wanted to do this video. I originally wanted to do a 2 minutes video, but it's now 6 minutes. That sometimes just to say that when you feel triggered, it's an invitation for you to lean in and to get to the root cause of why you are feeling this way. Do not run from it. I see so many persons online, like when someone comments something that like go against what they believe in, or a method or strategy that they practice and believe in, that they want to block or to delete those comments. It's not, when you block someone because of them sharing their opinion or you delete their comment, that says a lot about you. That says that you haven't healed from that there's some unhealed trauma that you need to resolve, right? Because all of us should be free to express ourselves. And so many of these coaches that talk about freedom of expression and healing, they are the one who are quick to block or to delete or to unfriend persons, right? That's an invitation for you to heal. When someone says something and that causes you to feel a certain way, that's an invitation for you to lean in, right? It's not an invitation. It should not be a situation where you are blocking that person. And of course, I do agree that we have to protect our space. But then we have to also ask ourselves, why do I feel unsafe? Why this comment is causing me to feel the way that I'm feeling, right? So I'm gonna stop now. So I hope you got some value from my rambling, right? And I will see you on the next video. Right now I'm offering free 45 minutes coaching sessions, and so these are actually coaching sessions and not like a sales call. These are actually coaching sessions where you come to the call, so we talk about whatever it is that you want support with, and we coach, right? So if you want to grab one of these coaching sessions, let me know in the comment section or send me a DM. Looking forward to having a conversation with you.